Why has he got a helmet?
Safety?
Joshua, your seat is safe, okay? Sonny's here for the audition.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday?
Question for all three of you to start, because one of the things that fascinates me most about this movie is how many things you had to do in one take, and the fact that like this big gigantic blockbuster kind of had a live theater feel. So can you each pinpoint a scene that you had to do in one take where that kind of pressure and energy invigorated you?
I was on the track. We had probably 5 minutes to get a shot. It was in Budapest. And then they came up with an added moment during the Grand Prix while I was on the track. So I had to get round to a specific place on the track and notes were being fed to me.
Wow.
And I had to hit the right speed and come out of the pit lane right in time as the car was passing. And we did it in one take.
Yay!
Wow. Yeah, and I had to celebrate and everything.
I love those moments.
Yeah, and everyone was like, damn son, we got it. Yeah, and it was during the Grand Prix and the crowd's there. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing.
Next level stuff. I can't even imagine.
Mine's very minor compared to yours now. But I won't, without giving away the story, it's in Las Vegas, so it's a nighttime race and something dramatic happens and I have to react to it. And we had, I think it was like 2 takes. We had to have 2 takes because a car pulled in behind us that shouldn't have been there. But it was a dramatic moment. But I have to credit the camera operator because he lined it up where you couldn't see the car behind me. So he kind of saved my ass in that one. Yeah.
Mine was, I have to say a line in English that it was very long. And then I have to...
Was
and
the
I
names?
Said it, and I said it. Yeah, with the names. That one. When I was introducing the team, and I
Take that, Duolingo.
I didn't remember the names.
They were hard.
I remember that.
I didn't remember the technical.
That was your first day.
Yeah.
Right? Oh,
I was like, whatever. And
Casper
after
Smolinski.
15 takes, I was able to do it.
Yeah, it was Casper.
Oh my God, I remember that day. Casper Smolinski.
Whatever. He works here. Way more difficult my thing than any of these things.
Damson,
So funny.
I had a training question for you because I feel like when we think about this movie, we think about all the aspects of like actually driving the car that is really tough. But I'm so fascinated by the physical toll that race car driving takes on the body. So I guess what would you say surprised you most about what that would feel like for them to drive? And then tell me a little bit about how you had to train in order to prepare your own body for that.
Wow. I mean, the more laps you do, the more strenuous it is on your body. So that was really surprising to me. I had heard that the drivers lose weight after the driving 70 laps or so. So I was just shredding. I think throughout, when I first started the picture, I was 83 kg and then I went down to like 77 kg. So that was that was the abs were popping though.
You were starving as well. Well, not all the time, but you were hungry.
Bloody hell, Kerry. And then of course the neck exercises and just being in the garages with the guys all the time. Going from the different cars as well, from F4 all the way up to F1. And then the F2 cars, which we modified, we had about 6 that were made by Mercedes. And just learning the different techniques in those cars. Each car is driven differently. So just doing that alongside Brad was so much fun. And we did it over the course of about 4 months and then dotted it in between filming over the 2 years. My favorite track was Austin, Texas. But yeah, it was so much fun. But when you think about the training, it was interesting because we would train without the cameras and then we'd shoot with the cameras. So sometimes there'd be cameras in front of your face and you can't even see it. And you're going 180 miles per hour. So yeah, I made it. I'm alive.
Thank God.
I'm endlessly fascinated by that camera system. The two of them are going to get so many questions from me on that. I wanted to end with this particular question because one thing that I love that is said out loud in the film is that this is a team sport. And I feel like a lot of people might not think of that because we are so focused on the driver, but there's so many people involved in pulling off a successful F1 race. And I think the same is true of filmmaking as well. So inspired by that idea, can you each name an F1 the movie unsung hero? Someone who contributed big time to you pulling off your own work in the film.
That's so many people. There's so many, like the whole camera department.
I'm going to go with Mikey, the guy who gave us our food.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, he kept me fed and kept me prepared for the driving.
Everyone, I mean, but Toby, the first AD.
Oh my God.
He's, I mean, being able to
That was-
put all that together, and most important, don't make us feel the pressure of it.
Yeah.
But make it easy for us, and also try to accommodate us into it without feeling the tension that these guys might feel every day. That was something that it's amazing.
He's brilliant.
Claudio Miranda, our
Yes.
DP.
Amazing.
'Cause he made us all look pretty good. And he was also extremely calm all the time as well. And you could go over and chat to him and just have chit chat about random stuff.
I used to steal his like candy.
You do?
He'd always keep a bunch of Snicker bars, and I'd go and steal it. And he found out it was me, like probably around 6 months into the show. He was like, "You've been stealing my Snicker bars."
Visionary
so
with his
many.
work and also a pro with choosing the right candy.
I was starving.
I understand why you're stealing.
Exactly.
them.
77 kids, I was starving.
I gotta wrap with you. I'm gonna say again, huge congratulations. I'm just like so blown away by
Thanks
how
a
immersive
million.
this all is.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you
Enjoy
very much.
celebrating the film.